Hey y'all, so I've been debating on doing a video of my story. A lot of you out there know that I do Advocare or that I am a part of Advocare, but a lot of you may not know my reasoning behind doing Advocare. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and what Advocare has done for me over the last year or so. So Advocare found me in February of 2014. I just had Benny, my son, in November. When Advocare found me, I was around 190 pounds, and for all of you that know me personally know that I am very short. So at 5'2", 190 pounds is not a comfortable place to be. Not only that, but when Advocare found me, not only was I physically uncomfortable, but financially I was very uncomfortable. So Advocare found me. I took a look at things and thought, why not? What do I have to lose? It's just $79, get some product. If it doesn't work, then, you know, I've spent $79 on worse things that have been less beneficial. So I did my first 24-day challenge and lost 10 pounds, 10 inches overall. And I felt better than I had really ever felt. I had more energy than I knew what to do with, which was something that was very welcomed with my three babies. So over the next year, you know, I really continued on product and really fell in love with the culture and the people and the products, and went on to lose about 80 pounds in that next year. But what I found with Advocare came in August of last year. I went to my first Success School and really caught the vision of what Advocare could do for my life and for my family. And the day that I left for Success School, my life really had just fallen apart. That day that I flew out was the day that my husband, my now ex-husband, and I decided that we were going to end our marriage. And, you know, it was broken and there was nothing else that we could do. So the day that I left for Dallas, I had every excuse not to get to Dallas that last year. Financially, time, I was emotional, I was broken. I just wasn't in a good place, but instead I made that investment in myself, knowing that by getting myself to Dallas and getting myself to Success School, it was going to open up so many more possibilities for me to take care of my babies, because now I was a single mom of 3, and, you know, being a single mom of 1 is hard enough, but 3, you know, I knew that it was going to be a struggle. So I got myself to Dallas. I really learned a ton. I met really great people. I came home and life took over. And over this last year, you know, my life has really been turned upside down, inside out. I've had every excuse to quit at Advocare, to quit at life, to really just crumble, because honestly, this last year has been probably the hardest year I've ever had. And on the other side now, I look back and I realize that everything over this last year has really defined my purpose and my reason for doing Advocare. The products are great, the people are great, but what Advocare has done for me over the last even 6 months, it has filled my gaps. It has helped me to make ends meet. Granted, I'm a single mom. I'm still trying to get my feet underneath me, but without Advocare, like I would be completely lost. I would be struggling more than I could ever imagine. I wouldn't be able to keep my head above water. But more than that, Advocare has brought some incredible people into my life, absolutely incredible people that have become some of my very best friends, that have really helped me through this last year. And this year in Dallas, one of our leaders kept saying to me, Lindsay, why haven't you quit? What has kept you going? You've had every excuse every excuse to quit this business. Most people say, I don't have time, or this is happening and this is happening. You know, I really have to set Advocare down because I have to focus on this part of my life. But for me, that's what has really lit my fire. And for me to say, I can't let go of Advocare. I've seen what Advocare can do for people's lives, for single moms who just struggled where I have been and have been over the last 6 months. And I see that, and it lights my fire, and it gets me going, and it gives me vision, and it gives me hope that in the next year, I can give my kids the lives that they deserve. I can be home with my babies. I don't have to worry about them crying when I leave for work because I work so many hours that I don't see my kids, that I'm missing things. I got to stay home yesterday with my babies due to some illness, and I looked at my son and I looked at my mama and I said, oh my gosh, he has changed so much just even in the last 3 weeks, and I've missed all of it. My son, my 7-year-old who cries every day when I have to go to work about me not being home enough, and she's absolutely right. I'm not home enough. I'm so busy trying to make ends meet that it's a struggle. But I keep my eyes focused and I keep my eyes forward, and I know with Advocare that I can give my babies that life that they deserve, and I can be home with them, not to have to miss a school function, not to have to miss any change or anything like that. I know that I can do that. And I guess for me, I can change my life, but what's really important and what means the most to me is helping others change their life. Being able to make better choices health-wise, to help people lose that last 10 pounds. I have somebody who was brought into my life by a mutual friend who I've been able to grow so close with since April and help her on her journey, and now help her help other people on their journeys. And that's really what lights my fire. I have my purpose. I know what my purpose is, but I have to take that and I have to put it on the back burner, and I have to help my team find their purpose and achieve what they want to achieve. By helping them, I'm going to achieve my purpose. If I can help somebody lose the weight that they're looking to lose, or come home, or make an extra $500 a month, that is huge. And that's what means the most to me. So my answer to my leader who asked me why I don't quit, why I haven't given up, I'm not willing to give up on this business. I'm not willing to give up on my vision. I'm not willing to give up on my children. By saying yes to Advocare and setting my eyes forward, I made a commitment and I made a promise to my kiddos that I'm going to be home with them. I'm going to give them the life that they deserve, and not have to say, no, we can't do this because I have to work, or no, we can't make it to this event at school because I have to work, and no, you can't be in Girl Scouts because I can't get you there after school. I wanted to be able to say yes to my kids, to anything they want, whether it be extra time with me or going to a movie and being able to afford that, being able to go to after school activities, going to open houses at school. This year, I wasn't able to get my daughter to her open house to meet her teacher before school started because I had to work. That is not fair to her, and I will not have that happen next year. Next year, I will not only be able to take her and my other daughter to school every day, but pick them up every day. This year, I'm able to take them. Next year, I'm going to be able to drop them off in the morning and pick them up at 3 o'clock. I'm going to be able to do all the things that I want to do with my children. I'm going to be able to be there for my children and be that rock that they need so desperately. I'm going to anything they want, anywhere they want to go, any movie they want to see at 2 o'clock in the afternoon during the summer, or after school during the school year, I'm going to be able to do those things, and it's all through Advocare. So that's why I haven't quit, because if I quit on this business, I'm quitting on my kids. And I don't know about you, if you guys have kids, if you don't have kids, you can't quit on your family, whether it be your parents, your siblings, your kids, anything like that. You cannot quit on your family. You can't quit on yourself, but quitting on your family is worse than quitting on yourself. So that's why I said yes to Advocare. That's why I do Advocare, and that's what Advocare means to me. So I hope that this story has touched somebody somewhere, because really that's what Advocare is all about, is stories and helping people along their journey to become the person they want to become, whether it's better health, better finances, a better mother, a better father, a better spouse, because through Advocare, it's not just about supplements, y'all. It's not just about vitamins. I'm not going out every day talking to people about vitamins and supplements and selling these things. It's about helping people along their journey and helping them become the people that they want to be. And along the journey, you really meet some great people and you build some really great relationships, and that's what's most important. I'm surrounded by people that I am proud to call my friends, and people that I am proud for my children to know, because they see these people as champions. I want my children to grow up to be champions. I am teaching them every day. You don't quit on anything. You don't quit on yourself. You keep going. No matter how hard life may be, you keep going. You do this for you and the people around you. You show them what it's like to be a champion. So I hope, like I said, this story has touched somewhere and for someone. So that's all. Thanks, y'all, for listening to my story.